back to NASCAR. I am the Stella Roach, along with James Sullivan, the Masshole.
What's happening, people?
I was not feeling myself last week. I was not feeling well, so today I promised to be on my game. Thank you for carrying me last week. I appreciate it.
I tried.
It happens, you know. Every driver has their bad day, some more than others, but that's another story. All right, let's go back. Let's talk about some road course racing.
Yes, we had one hell of a road course race. It wasn't, the kind of off the road, smashing into shit kind of fucking road course action we kind of wanted, but it was still really good fucking
It
race.
started off as it, remember? Kurt Busch there. I thought that as soon as they started banging in there, I was like, oh, this could be interesting. But no,
Right.
it was all about field strategy. And I came down to the guy that I'm now 2 for 2 with, Mark Truex Jr. that I called, and came down to me and him. Kyle Busch, he called. So.
I called Kyle Busch last week. I thought he had it, and he called Martin Truex for the win, and they finished 1-2. So
Truex, good luck, Sean.
We might know a thing or two about NASCAR.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
So what's that? The ARCA race, which I watched. There was a lot of guys that were from the Cup Series, or trucks or Xfinity. There were actually a lot of them there. And Haley Degan was in there, of course. Got to talk for her. She did great.
Where did she start?
She's on the pole.
Yeah,
She started. She
started on the fucking pole.
Yes, she started first place.
Yeah,
she held her own.
That chick is gonna fucking light up a series when she gets a good ride.
Oh yeah,
get about it.
I was very impressed with her. She did good. She's now 1 point behind for the points lead, so that's good. She'll be racing Saturday night. So
she wins a championship in there. She's gonna be in either Xfinity or trucks.
Yeah, I believe they'll move right after ARCA. Or I mean, if they do give her ARCA, then it'll be full time. But I think, and if that happens, matter of fact, she'll be in Daytona next year in a truck.
She probably will.
Yeah, if this is what it comes down to, because you're taking off, girl. Go, you know what I mean? So she did really well. The racing was wicked good. I think No Aggression won. It was crazy. It was an up and down. That was actually more exciting and more. It was wicked long because the crashes all happened at the end, of course.
I didn't see the race. I saw a bunch of highlights, but that's about it. So all I can really talk about is the Cup guys.
Yeah, the Cup guys were good. Oh, actually for the truck race, I don't know. I didn't watch Gateway. I missed it. But
I actually saw it.
We have to talk about the guy that won, Ross Chastain.
Yeah.
The guy that gets penalized last week. I believe it was at Iowa.
Right.
You know what I mean? Gets the win taken away, then comes back and wins. Dude, this guy's fierce, dude. And he started off on the Xfinity with their points.
Right.
And then got changed mid-season to the trucks, so he was already behind. And then, dude, I think this dude could come out of nowhere and be the one man and out of mid-season change points and win a championship. That would be insane. Think about that.
And considering how competitive the truck guys are, I mean,
there's a lot of hungry guys. Brett Moffitt, number one that comes to mind right now.
Right.
He's very hungry. Austin Hill, another guy. What's his name? Johnny Sauter, of course. Matt Craftman. Love Craftman. A lot of those guys are just really good.
Yeah, and they're, hungry and or desperate. And that makes for some really good racing.
Oh, it does. It does, and then that leads to a good ride in the Xfinity, as we see. Well, let's talk about the Cup race. Other than what was the most highlight for you? I mean, for me it was the end, of course, but I think it was the pit strategies. The pit strategies, I think
that was the key to the whole race, was the pit strategy.
It was. I mean, all in all, though, would you say for road racing? Yes, no, good. Did you like?
Oh yeah, I love
the
the
configuration?
right. The carousel made it so much better for them.
I think it was better. It was cooler.
I think it was a way better race for them to be going around the carousel.
Dude, Kyle Busch over there kept saying, dude, every turn, man, I wanted to go straight. I almost missed it every time. He actually in practice missed it twice and then spun out. And I thought, I go, well, here he's going to have a bad week, comes out of nowhere. And remember, his whole front end, dude, he smashed into something. Remember his whole front end? I forget what he said, but he hit something, his whole front end.
It was right in the beginning of the race, too, and it was just, one of those restart deals, and he just got right into something. And he got into him pretty good. But it didn't seem to bother the race car. I mean, on those road courses, aero is not exactly the big deal, except when you're at Watkins Glen.
It could, yeah, that can be.
Yeah, I mean, they got going up the S's.
Going up the S's was number one, I was thinking too. And,
and the
coming up the
front stretch
loop there, in the front stretch in that loop when they go over, the huge turn.
Right.
And then they go straight into the front. Right. Yes, those two areas I can see that being a problem. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I'm excited for that. And only that, we got the Roval too.
When's the Roval coming?
Roval is I believe that's right. I think that's right around Richmond. So I think it's after Richmond. It is. It's the race after, I believe. So that's in September.
I can't wait for the Roval. That was just a great fucking race. God.
Yeah. This is the fucking one race. The one fucking race. I went, oh my god, Jimmy Johnson could win.
Yeah.
The only fucking race last year that he legit had a chance. And guess what he did? He fucked it up. And we went from about to win the race to advance against the playoffs, right? To fucking spinning out, finishing eighth, and getting knocked out.
Hey, you can't blame him for going for the win.
Oh, man. I don't, man, but fuck, man, he needs to win. Well, he was doing great at the race. He was up there freaking at the end, and then Matt DiBenedetto. Shout out to him. 4th place finish, dude. Congrats. That's an accomplishment for you, dude. Good job. He finishes 4th. Johnson gets passed by him. He goes to 5th, to 6th, to 7th, to 8th, to 9th, to 10th, to 11th, to 12th.
Yeah,
He lost all those spots in the last 4 or 5 laps. That was fucking bullshit. I'm sitting there watching going, hey, bye. See ya.
I remember Larson coming out of that last turn, hitting the wall, and still finishing better than fucking Jimmy did.
It's just not meant to be. Now we're out. I believe I was out of the champ by a point or something. Him and Newman switched.
Right.
The one guy I didn't want it. I'm like, oh, Newman's having a bad day. We're doing good, great. And then all of a sudden, Newman has the great day, and I have the
Right.
Yeah, just
your tires just gave up.
That's what he
the
said.
48 tires, well, like 10 laps left to go. They were just no tires on anything. He couldn't turn that fucking car worth a shit.
Yeah, we basically suck. Just admit it. I kind of do. But I still love you. I'm still gonna root for you the whole year, so don't feel bad. But we suck. It's all right. Keselowski, come on, buddy. You're getting ready to come up, and this girl right here, she's getting ready to come up too. So I got some backups.
Hey, the future is bright for NASCAR with, Haley Degan. There's a couple other people up there that are just gonna kill it.
Natalie Decker, I think if she gets a better ride, I think we talked about that. I think.
Right.
Tyler Reddick.
Yeah.
Kid's killing it.
And Bell.
Christopher
That guy is a force to be reckoned with.
Christopher Bell, dude.
In the
I'm not
Xfinity
gonna lie,
series.
Christopher Bell, man. That kid fucking kicks ass. I'll give it to you, Christopher Bell. You're a good driver.
Yeah.
Truck champion, poised to be a freaking Xfinity champion. It all comes down to that. I mean, he did good. He was there last year, but he kind of didn't do anything. And Cole Custer.
Yeah, Cole Custer's coming along.
I like him too.
He's just got a great fucking name. That's the only reason why I started watching him in the first place.
And
now
Stuart Austin. Stuart Austin's the one that he's on.
And now he's just freaking. He's putting down some laps.
He's amazing at fucking Homestead.
He's really putting down some laps.
He's amazing at Homestead.
Yeah.
That kid's fucking good at Homestead, Miami Speedway.
Right.
He was holy shit, dude. Last year, the year before, he dominated.
Right.
And then last year, he could have won, but the pit strategy screwed him up, and he just watched Tyler Reddick just take off.
Yeah. Shit. We forgot our shots. Damn it. I hate it when that fucking happens.
Well, looks like we're just got the straight up straight beer, bud.
It's straight beer.
Exactly. Shots after for celebrating maybe Jimmy Johnson finishing top 10 this weekend at Chicagoland.
Of all fucking places, Chicagoland.
And we also, actually, you know what?
Well, what?
Before we talk about that, since we're in the middle of this is the halfway.
Is it?
We're officially at halfway.
Wow.
Fox is switching over NBC.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're at halfway.
GW's last race.
Yeah, half race. Let's we recap on the first half. Let's first of all, I want to give a shout out to a lot of people first. I think for the first half. First of all, Jim Turtelot for giving us the place to do this. I figured,
We're at the Turtle Tavern, Milford, Massachusetts, and the owner, Jim Turtelot, lets us do this whenever we want.
We appreciate it. We thank you a lot, Jim. We really do, and we just have a little area to ourselves. We pack it up, and so it's halfway, and figure we give out shout outs to everything, and the bar, and everybody that's really helped us.
Right.
It's been nice. Thank you. Halfway so far. We're halfway through the season, guys.
To our beer vendor for supplying us with this.
Absolutely.
Free.
Thank you guys. Everything you guys do, we all appreciate it for sure. So now here we go, guys. We're in we got Chicagoland this weekend, and I think you're excited. I think you know what's happening in Chicagoland. I have to say it because
Then say it.
it's Daytona.
Daytona.
Our usual, together, watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Racing. Yep. A couple of weeks, 2 weeks, gonna give a shout out now if you guys are around. That Saturday night, me and him will be here at the bar watching it. Anybody want to come down and watch it with us? Well, welcome to.
Yes, so, we will.
We're gonna watch the stat hole and the mass hole together. Actually, do our thing. It's actually pretty cool. And how a couple of these get us really going.
Usually by the end of the race, we're not remembering what happened at the end of the race because we're friggin' cocked.
Okay, I wouldn't say that. No. We remember it, but it's only because the big fucking accident happened. That's all we can talk about for the next hour and a half is, did you see that crash? This guy could... And then, of course, the ending.
Larson doesn't end up flipping over 20 million fucking times again.
Actually, you know what? I don't care if someone flip. I want to see a big one again. I don't care. I'm excited. We haven't seen one. Like I said, the wrecks this year have been so low. Daytona, you didn't let me down in February with the big monstropolis fucking tornado came that you hit. Well, Talladega, you made a flip, so I'm happy. But
hey,
this one right here is gonna have all of it.
One thing I can say about I was thinking about it watching the Sonoma race is that the reason why we haven't had so many wrecks because they were hanging it out on the edge. Every driver out there, and the only reason why we haven't had those wrecks is because the drivers are just that fucking good.
And the cars, the way they're set up, is really good too.
If they're out of control sideways, they bring it back. I mean, they rarely hit anybody else because they're just in control. I mean, even when they're hanging it out, they're still in control.
They're very good, yeah. And I
mean, that's the reason why we haven't seen those wrecks. Or even the beating and the banging, because they can't beat and bang, because the guy that's in front of them just won't let them touch them.
And you know what? I kind of like it because the more they work on this package, I think the more bump and bang is. And the more I think the better it's going. I think NASCAR. I was really excited about the package. We both had our doubts. We both had it, but like I said, it's halfway.
Right. I mean,
all in all, dude, it's a hit or miss. It's literally a hit or miss.
Well, you never know what's going to happen.
Well, I watched the iRacing last night. I know you don't watch it, but I did. And of course, they simulate the exact package and everything.
Right.
And then those guys are obviously not the best, but they're sponsored by like Go Gibbs and fucking and Roush and stuff. And I'm watching that, and if that was awesome too. They were 3 wide, 4 wide almost the whole way. And of course, after a little while, they started getting strung out a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit though. They were still running.
So,
but it was almost like we saw in Michigan.
Right.
It was really good. So I actually think that Chicagoland might be a really fun race. I honestly think that. You got all 3 series this week in it.
Yep. Friday night trucks, Saturday afternoon Xfinity, and the Cups on Sunday afternoon.
Truck series. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be fucking chaos. I think those guys are gonna try and tear each other's heads off again.
I mean,
after the lackluster performance from that last race, I mean, it was boring.
Yeah, Gateway, I mean, I didn't really
care.
The only big thing was Ross Chastain winning.
I was just fast-forwarded through half of that race. 3/4 of it I fast-forwarded through because there was nothing there really to see except the same freaking thing over and
Ross Chastain winning.
Over again. Anyways, but this is a different track, different setups all around. I think it's going to be chaos with the trucks.
I honestly think the trucks might be it's going to be hit or miss. It's either going to be a really fun race or it's going to be a really fucking shitty, boring race.
Right.
I honestly think the Xfinity, same thing. I think that's going to be hit or miss. Xfinity, because first of all, it depends who's in it. Second of all, it depends, is it going to be, because they can, I've seen really good races out there, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be awesome next year, then the next year it's like, oh, what the fuck did they do? Why is it all like, this is boring? But I really think the Cup Series, I think that's going to be the one to watch, and I think it's going to be fun. And I honestly think they should have Chicago at night, just saying. I don't think it should be a day race, but that's just me. I think a night race would be, I think there should be more night races.
I like night races better.
I love night races way better.
Cars just look better at night. I don't know why.
I personally think Talladega should put lights, but that's just me.
Hey, why wouldn't you? Except
that fucking monster. They wouldn't be a lot of money. They could put
$100 million that it would take to light them.
No, it wouldn't. If fucking put solar panels on the back of the fucking straightaway, you're good. It's fucking Alabama. You can't even get more sun.
I'm not even talking about the cost of actually lighting it. I'm talking about the cost of putting the lights up.
Alright, well, it's a one-time cost thing. Fuck it, do it. You're gonna make more money off of it than anything else, because who's not gonna want to see Talladega at night? Alright. Exactly. Who doesn't want to see it at night?
Right, crickets. It's all you gotta hear from me. That'd be fucking great.
That'd be fucking insane. Daytona, 1998, when that was the first time they did that night. Everyone thought it was insane.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that place was sold out to see a night race at Daytona. I don't know. Just saying. I know it'd be a lot of money, but just saying. I just want to say Talladega. Think about it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway. All right. Let's talk about Xfinity. Now we got to talk about Cup. I told you I think it's gonna be exciting.
I'm still out on it. I mean, I hope it's better than fucking Michigan. I hope it's one of the best races that we've ever
We liked
fucking
Michigan.
seen. And I really did. I thought it was going to be a fucking snooze fest, and it was a great fucking race. I hope Chicagoland is the best race of the season. I mean, that's what I hope for. Is it going to happen? I don't know. I just don't know. I reserve the right to not say shit.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, so
Who do I think's gonna win? That's the real question.
now we go. Oh, okay. All right, now let's start with the trucks again. Who's gonna win the truck series? Oh,
I don't give a fuck.
Hold on. No. We're gonna just come on.
I don't give a fuck who wins
Who's
that
gonna win?
race.
Who's gonna win the K&N race?
I really don't care about that. But you know we
You
want.
will though. You will be caring about it soon when you hear all these names. Like, oh yeah, remember him? Oh yeah, that's right. He said it in the podcast. You can remember that. It's either gonna be Naus, Kid Naus, let's talk about her teammate, or it's gonna be Haley Degan. One of those two. The truck series, I'm gonna say Ross Chastain again. I think he's gonna go back to back.
He could.
Or
Definitely, I'll go with that one too.
yeah, I think that Kid's killing it. I think.
Right.
So I'm gonna say the Xfinity.
I'll go with Bell.
Oh, you're gonna say okay. So I thought you were gonna go Bell. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go opposite with you. Let me look.
Bell or Custer.
I was gonna say Reddick, but no, I don't. I think it could be someone like Noah Grisham. I think the
Yeah.
nine. Who else am I thinking? I don't know. I'm thinking that's gonna be just out of nowhere this week. Who's the
It's
other
tough
good
with those
regular?
guys. I don't know
It
their
is.
fucking names really.
I'm just, no, because there's some really, really good talent down there.
Right.
There really is. I mean, I think Tyler Reddick's probably gonna fucking. It's gonna be one. Oh, you know what? Justin Allgaier. That's who I'm gonna say. Justin Allgaier.
I'm going with Bell.
All right, I'm going with Justin Allgaier. And of course, we do Cup. The three picks, the three top picks, and then 3 dark horse picks.
No, I only have one dark horse.
You're going with 1. You're not taking the 3.
No. Either gonna win or lose by what
All
I
right.
say.
I'm gonna say fine. 1 dark horse, 3 top favorites.
All right, Mike.
You have to give me that then.
Top guy's gonna be Kevin Harvick this week.
Number 1.
He's number 1. He's gonna win that fucking thing.
Harvick wins. Okay. Look at that. He's got the Harvick boy winning.
Yeah, I got Harvick on that one. Who else could possibly take Chicagoland?
So Harvick, who hasn't won, Stuart Haas, who hasn't won. They go to victory lane this week.
Yeah, I'm wearing the shirt, so I'm gonna say Kyle Larson. His drought's gotta come.
So
to land
Ganassi. So
sometime.
he's so far got 2 teams. Ganassi's gonna win either this year.
And Chase Elliott.
And Hank gets his second one of the race. Yeah, okay.
And my dark horse, I'm gonna go with Austin Dillon.
Ooh. Look at that. Okay. All right. My number 3 guy that I favorite. I'm thinking I'm gonna go 3-1 on you.
All right.
Number 3 is gonna be Joey Logano.
All right. Yeah, I fucking hate that fucking punk.
I know you do. Number 2, Denny Hamlin.
All right.
Number 1, Kurt Busch. I think Kurt Busch will get some victory lane.
I think I know who your dark horse is gonna be.
Absolutely not.
No.
He's not. Nope. I do not think. I'm going to say Jimmy Johnson, probably top 10, top 15. That's what I got out of you this week. I have no expectations in this.
So who's your dark horse?
My dark horse? Well, I don't know if he's much of a dark horse, but you know what? And
You gotta go with a dark horse. You can't.
it's
just
going to be,
go.
alright, it's a really long shot dark horse, bad one, but I feel like he won because of the confidence. He just won one of the little summer race over there, several legendary cars over at Charlotte. I'm going to go with Bubba Wallace.
Hey, that was my pick last week.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Darrell Wallace Jr.
There you
this
go.
year. I don't think we
Bubba!
Yeah.
Was a race car driver.
Daryl was a race car driver. I remember that. Jared, that's what it was. I remember that.
Jerry was a race car
Jerry, yep. A good song, Primus. But,
my wife had a snail in her classroom where she teaches. And when we first got it, this thing just went around the cup. So I said, you gotta name it Bubba. Bubba's a race car driver, so.
Well, man. Well, shout out to
Bubba's a
you,
race
Bubba.
car driver.
Yeah, we love you, man. But alright, guys. That was a good episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Next week, we'll be talking about, the results of Chicagoland, our reactions, and, of course, Daytona.
Fucking Daytona. Yes, baby!
All right.
Restrictor plate racing, the best racing
Our
there
favorite.
is.
Alright, we should cheers out to that, everybody. You all have a good one, and next time, we'll see you soon.